All right,
Ooh,
child.
we
I
back.
feel like every time we come back now, we be like, "Oh, we back, y'all, after a hiatus." I'm sorry.
Life is lifing. I
Life,
mean, as we know, the world is constantly turning. So
life, 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 life. Yeah, yeah,
because
man. That's the chorus. Like,
no, like literally, that needs to be the title on all caps. Life.
life.
But
Oh,
it's been
child.
a lot of different things going on. Not much has like been going on. Working, the semester has started for me here at work. So that's
Ooh,
going. My job has caused me to have a couple of panic attacks. So we've
mm.
hit that stage where I'm heavily applying for other places.
Oh
Or
yeah.
just praying to God for a breakthrough at the place that I'm at now. That it's like, okay, can somebody lose their job or something? And I know you ain't supposed to pray on people downfall, but sometimes you got to do what you got to
Something
do.
need to switch up. I need to
And
shake
so it's
something.
either gonna be them or it's gonna be me.
Yeah, yeah. I feel that.
Um, so I'm just counting down the days to my beach vacation. I have 2 weeks, and then I will
Okay.
have 3 or 4 days at the beach, and I'll just be able to relax and kind of just take a deep breath from life.
I
So,
love going to the beach.
and I ain't been to the beach literally, and I'm ashamed to say this. I ain't been to the beach since we went to Mexico.
What?
I ain't been to nobody's beach.
And honestly, I know we was in Mexico. But I could have stayed out there longer because their beach was gorgeous.
Mexico, despite the one little snafu in the taxi cab, was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back for Thanksgiving or either go to the Dominican Republic. I'm trying to go
Mhm.
somewhere out the country for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Really,
Their
really.
their beach was gorgeous. And I
Mhm.
loved how like and we're talking about Tulum, y'all.
Mhm.
I loved how all the restaurants were like beachfront and like you could just eat out there. Cause
Mhm.
I don't know, just the beaches I've gone to, the restaurants are like way farther inland.
Mhm.
They're not like two steps
On the
behind.
beach.
Yeah,
Right.
they're not like on the beach. And I like
Yeah.
that their stuff is like right there. I really love the beach. I really do.
Yeah. I'd love
That
to go
is
back
not
to
only
Tulum.
outside. Okay, hear me well. Okay, I am not a wilderness girl.
I love me a little outdoors. I do. Y'all know I like to dibble and dabble outdoors. But let me do the intro. I forgot that we just got straight into talking. Welcome
Mm,
back to another episode of Black Bougie and Bout It, where you get real, raw, and rich conversation. I'm your girl,
period.
Ebony Ayana.
And I am Jessica Monique Honey.
Yes. And if
Um,
y'all see a little difference, because y'all can see way more. I feel like I was closer to the camera on my laptop. I don't know, but I feel like
mhm,
we're more like symmetrical now. But
mhm.
I got a new computer.
Period. Period.
Shout out to you, my girl. She got me an iMac. So
Okay.
I need to take a picture of my little setup because I finally got my little acrylic computer stand and my little acrylic
Mhm.
all my little acrylic clear little
Clear
desktop
thing.
thingies.
That's my whole MO right now. I love a
So
clear any damn thing.
yes, and my plan is to hopefully get some things started and some paperwork signed off on so I can be up and running in October so I can finally start
Mhm.
my little side stuff. So
Mhm.
we just gonna pray for that and all of that. But yeah, welcome back to another episode, y'all.
Mhm. Whew. I can't even say everything that's been going on for my life update, but it's just
I mean,
been
you went to New Orleans.
yeah, I did. I went to New Orleans. And that was fun. We had a really good time. That was his first time ever going, and we rode the
Oh
train there.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you
We
did
rode
do the train again. I
yeah.
was wondering if you was ever gonna try the train again.
But you
Was
know,
it better or
I
was it
had done
worse?
the train before when we did it.
Okay.
It was just like I ain't gonna lie. On the way back, I was like, "Oh my god!" I was ready to get off
Mhm.
because also like the car we were sitting in was hot, and so
Mhm.
periodically he and I would both like move to another one because nobody was
Mhm.
in it, and it was
Okay.
cooler. Um, but And this is funny. Our train was supposed to leave on the way back at 9:15. They
Mm-hmm.
had to have left at like 9 o'clock or whatever. So, because when we got there, that lady was like, "Oh, that train gone," like
Y'all missed the
nonchalant.
train?
hmm And
Oh
so
wow.
we had to catch live to the
Mm-hmm.
next town that it was at. And so we were literally like
Booking
trying to
it.
get there, pushing it.
Right.
And we kind of like made it just on time. Like,
Oh
and I was
wow.
like tracking it on the website or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily we told the guy who's our driver, and so he was driving kind of fast, and we were able to
Mm-hmm.
make it. But
Okay.
baby,
That's crazy.
when you get to these train stations out of state, it's not like ours. Okay, this ain't the Oscars, is it? We used to something a little different.
But even Birmingham's train station was not the Oscars, as we found out, because they have the little waiting area.
Yeah,
That's where they built the rent. That's where the renovation happened. Because
yeah,
when it's so, I mean, as soon as you walk back past that waiting area, it's like literally like you walk through a portal and step into
it is,
1965.
and it's different now because now
Uh,
all of that's gone.
oh,
All of that's gone, like that part that look old. But when you walk back, it's kind of like you walk through like a little hallway type situation.
okay.
That part still is old, but it don't look as bad as what we saw.
Oh, okay.
And
Because I
then
remember when we went, I was
it
like,
was
wait a
still,
damn minute. Did I go through the closet in the Narnia?
I
Like, what the
was
fuck
like,
is going on here?
y'all ain't did nothing but fix up the front.
Right. I could have sworn I saw a colored water fountain back here.
That's what it was giving. It was. But they it's like a hallway, and then it immediately turns into like where you go walk up the steps to go on the terminal.
Okay, so they did a little bit more
Yeah.
remodeling.
So
Okay.
it's listen, it looked better than even New Orleans train station. I'm be honest with you.
Yeah, New Orleans was raggedy when we went.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some of these other places don't even have no, because where we met the train at was in like Slidell, Louisiana.
Uh-huh. You don't never have to go back to Slidell?
It's not a train station. Like it has a sign up there that's like, yeah, Amtrak here. This is where the
Uh-huh.
Amtrak. If you go inside, there's no people in there. There's no, it's a restaurant they have in there that's like mom and pop kind of diner, and there's a
Okay.
bathroom, but there's no Amtrak people in there. You literally just stand outside by the Amtrak sign, and that is
And
where
wait for the
you
train.
catch the train. Because when we walked up, we was actually like, we thought we had like gone like kind of to the wrong place. We was like, is this
Mhm.
it? And so Thomas was getting the stuff out the truck or whatever, getting our bags out of the truck. And I
Mhm.
had ran over to the guy and I was like, "Is this where we catch the train?"
Mhm.
And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "So, like, do I need to go inside? This is where you go inside to check in?" He was like, "Check
Mhm.
in.
Nah, you just get your ass on the train.
You don't check in. You just like you just get on the train." And I said, "We just stand right here." And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay,
All right, Slidell.
all right." Just right here.
That sounds like a Slidell, truly,
Oh,
honestly.
okay. All right.
Hey, at least you didn't have to wait long, because I wouldn't have wanted to wait down there long, no way.
No, like I would say we got there literally like 5 minutes before the train got there. Cause I remember I had to pee and I didn't even have time to go in there and pee.
Oh wow.
Because we was just like, nah, I was like, I'll just hold it and go on the train
Mhm.
or whatever. But yeah, we was hoofing it. But
Ooh.
anyways, very, very fun trip. I feel like every time I've gone to New Orleans, I experience it different with like whoever I go with.
Mhm.
And so yeah, it was fun. We walked around a lot and we did one of those little things where the person be on the bike and you be on the back, like
Oh,
sitting
okay.
down.
Mhm.
And he kind of gave us like a little tour type thing.
Okay.
And it was very, very cute. Very cute.
That's good.
Very
That's
cute. See,
good.
very, what are the kids saying? Very demure.
Very demure. Very mindful. Very demure.
Right. So yeah.
Okay. Well, we gonna get into some topics and shenanigans and some agains and just different things that are going on or that have gone on over the last couple of weeks. First things first, I saw this on my Spiel app. I don't know if people are still on Spiel, whatever it's called, but I still get notifications. And I saw a notification come across my phone, and it was like Sexy Red starts her own lip gloss. I was like, okay, because I'm a makeup girly, and I know we makeup girlies. So I was like, let me check it out. Let me see. And I can get past the names. Okay. And I feel like this is a conversation furthermore where when stuff starts going too far. Because I like Sexy Red. And I understand that she represents a certain demographic within our people. And I believe everybody deserves representation. But some shit you just don't do. So I'm gonna read off the lip gloss names and then let's discuss. One lip gloss is called Coochie Juice. Another lip gloss is called Booty Hole Brown. Another one is called Nut. Another one is called Pussy Hole Pink. Another one is Yellow Discharge. And then we have Gonorrhea, Blue Balls, and Sex on My Period. Now, as two people who have marketing backgrounds and kind of, and work in the field of marketing and selling products and different things, I can tell you that I don't think she ran this past anybody.
I think she ran it by a lot of people because it's out now. I think people, when somebody is like they think something is funny and like people are laughing and they think people are laughing with them, but they're really laughing at them. I think that is Sexy Red. She definitely represents a certain demographic of people that I'm not in. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna be me. Oh, girl, which color is your lip gloss? Sex on My Period. It's not for me. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't understand what the names, how they represent colors. Because like, what's the color of Blue Balls? What's
I,
the color of Gonorrhea? What is that? A light pink? A blush nude? I like and why would you
I
want
don't
that
know.
on your lip? I
My
got that gonorrhea
thing is,
on my lip. That's what's on
why
my lip. Gonorrhea. What?
why couldn't some of them be like one of them be ski and like one of them be I don't know,
Sexy
like,
Red. Your name is Sexy Red.
yeah,
Why
have
don't
a
you have
red.
a sexy red lip gloss?
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know,
saying?
like
I think culture just getting on my nerves right now. And I feel like every time I get on here and I say that, I feel like the grandma because it's like, it's like Oprah saying, don't say the N word. It's like Bill Cosby saying, pull up your pants. I'm tired of seeing the sagging. But no, actually, like that's why demure and like soft girl life and all that shit,
very mindful.
very
Very
mindful.
mindful.
That's why stuff like that is trending because you hoes are not.
Y'all have lost your minds.
I'm really ready for home training to start trending because there is none. And what's crazy is like people think that's cute. Like
No.
people think that is really cute, and there are so many other things that we need to be worried about other than like our sexuality.
Right. And I
Like
don't even think that this is sexual liberation. Like, you know how some people do
it's
think, like,
not.
for instance, what Amber Rose, I know she's a bad example right now, but what she was doing with like the slut walk, I could understand the representation of that. Now do the name of it, okay, but the meaning behind it, why you were doing it, sex workers' rights, advocating for women's rights and all these. Okay, cool. But what the fuck are you doing with this lip gloss? Like this,
I'm
this ain't even like this is again. This is just like I don't know. And again, like you said, I hate to sound like the grandma, but I be hating when we do shit like this.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
hate, and y'all know what I mean when I say that. But
Black people. That's what she means.
Thank you. I hate when we do shit like this because to me, and it's not saying like, oh, everybody has to be of a certain way, but it's just like, I ain't heard of no white woman name coming out with no damn lip glosses like this.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna associate white women with even being demure or being ladylike. Okay, that's like associating white people with soap. We know they don't damn near use that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make them the authority on all
I'm
things
not saying
good.
they need the authority, but what I'm
But
saying is, like, sometimes if you don't see nobody else doing some shit, maybe that means because it ain't supposed to be done. That's
yeah,
what I
but
mean.
see, that's the thing. People don't have any like. I feel like our generation or just whatever the fuck she is, there is no like shame. There's no shame. There's no like self awareness. There's no reading the room. There's no like none of that. It's just whatever. It's gonna make me money. Whatever.
Right.
I'm getting paid. Whatever. Whatever. Like no like actual morals, no values, no integrity. You stand for nothing.
Yeah.
That's it. Your whole persona is just like some stank looking ass girl who needs a stylist. You look musty all the time. You you got musty ass songs that we only gonna play in the club.
Not musty ass songs.
Some of them is some musty ass songs. And I'm not saying it like I don't listen to it because I think it's a time and a place. But
Right.
like you have boxed yourself in,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be hard for you to grow out of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think one of the things people don't talk about enough when they talk about like sexual liberation is it's really the freedom of it all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you being so sexy all the time just because of societal norms, because of stereotypes, and because of shit that ain't changing no time soon. No matter how many slut walks you have, you are boxing yourself in. And so
Yeah.
when you make these decisions as a woman, you need to make them fully knowing that all a lady has is her name.
Yeah.
Period. It doesn't matter what you do after you have slut walked your ass out. You will always be the slut girl. You're gonna always be the bitch with the cum lip gloss. You can be Mother Teresa after that, but you was this first, and they will never let you forget it.
Right.
So when you make your decisions, I don't want
Yeah.
to hear none. Oh, they always want to talk about. They always want to do. You do it to yourself,
Yeah.
and you are exactly what you answer to, and that's how you want to be identified. So go with it, girl. You know, I go with it.
I'm curious to see how long this Sexy Red stage is gonna last. And not to say that I don't
Ooh.
like her music, because I fuck with her music. She made good, club music.
I
But
cannot say that I'll ever have my head at the bottom of her album on Apple Music. I don't know if that's gonna ever happen in my car.
I know I've never listened to a full body of her work. I've
No,
just had the little popular songs, and that's about
no.
it.
Because even Lotto and them tiptoeing on my last damn nerve.
You know what? I do Lotto. This new album, did Sugar Honey Iced Tea. You don't like Sugar
I
Brokey.
I don't know. I don't know.
Brokey.
Next episode,
But
I
a
get.
real one hold you down, baby. You supposed to drown. Hey, I'm about to buy concert tickets. I fuck with the album. The
I
album.
like Lotto. I just even with her sometimes I be wishing that the girls can like.
I like it though. She had a little rollout. She did the Cascade party. She came dressed like Nunu. I mean, Lotto is doing more than the average rap girly besides Meg.
You know what? Can we just go on and retire New Jersey? Can we retire the jersey of ATL? Can we do something else? I don't need to see another new reference for the rest of my life. Hang it the fuck up. Y'all get one thing and you just ride it out.
No, I feel that way kind of about like 90s parties. I'm like, damn, can we? Is the 90s the only decade I think black people was alive?
And the only reason why y'all want to do that is because y'all want to do Freaknik.
Right. And Aaliyah.
Like, god damn.
Yeah.
I'll give a review on her album next episode. But from what I be seeing, like the clips, I'm not like enthused. I'm not like, ooh,
I think the album is good. But I like a little ratchet. But you like ratchet shit.
I like ratchet shit, but
it's a feel good, like, oh, we on a girls trip, like I'm with my girls, like we kicking it, talking shit, like type of like it's and she got some good bars. I will give it to Lotto. Her pen game is improving drastically, and I fuck with that. So, you know,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was not a fan to begin with. She was not one of my favorites, but
see, her first album was good to me.
It was. The first album
was good.
The first album was really good. This one is good. To me, it's better than Meg album.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. Cause Meg album, I don't feel like was a complete body of work.
I did not like Megan's album.
It's not my favorite. I still listen to what is it called? Good News.
Yeah,
I still listen to
all her other projects more than this. It just kind of went over my head, and I don't know if that was I don't know.
All of it sound the same.
And that little Mamushi song, I hated it when I heard it on the album, and when that was the song that went viral, I was like, really, this is what we gonna do?
I like the dance.
I hate that. I'm gonna stop. Like,
I like the dance. But that song and then Accent with Glorilla, and
I like Spin with my girl Victoria Monet.
Yeah, I like that song.
Well, watch me spin around this room.
I don't know. I'm really ready for Doja Cat to drop again. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm ready for the real creative girls to drop something.
Well, you know, did you listen to Chloe project?
What'd you think?
I be trying so hard in our year of our Lord and Savior, the future Black President, Kamala Harris. I really be trying not to talk about Black women, and I don't know if it's me. I truly, I want to like her music. I want to like this girl music so bad. I do. But oh man,
you know what that felt like when Nene said, "Oh, that's cute with your spaghetti straps," and Claudia was like, "What's wrong with spaghetti straps?" Nothing.
Nothing.
You ain't like
where she was like, "Her bob is up." Oh man, but I don't know if it's me because her last album had to grow. I had to listen to it.
It had to grow on me.
I had to, and when I say I had to listen, like I'm talking about good 10, 15 times. Then I was like, okay, I'm hearing it, I'm getting it, I'm feeling it now. But with this one, which she said this was inspired by, I guess, her vacation to St. Lucia, which I don't know, maybe I need to be in like a
tropical
environment, maybe, because I'm like, I'm gonna listen to it when I go to the beach and see if I feel you know, any
the vibes.
It's not ride around in the car music, okay?
No,
it's not ride around in the car music. I
fear that she just has not found her sound. Still, she's still like,
the only song I like was the one with her and Halle.
Me too, which just really made me feel like y'all should just come on and come out with an album.
Truly, that was the only song I was like, she's a gorgeous girl.
Gorgeous.
And she can sing. It's not even that she cannot sing. That's what's kind of irritating me the most about it, is that it's not that she doesn't have the talent, because she has all the tools. She can sing, she can dance, she can produce, she can write, she can do it all. But it's just like, I'm trying to figure. it's not catching for me. It's
I
not
kind
catching
of
for me yet.
I kind of feel like too, like her style is, or I don't know if it's like what the label is making her do or what,
Mhm.
but I feel like her style is more like poppy when she
Mhm.
should almost be doing like more like R&B type songs. Like I feel
Right.
like
Or
she,
Coco Jonesy,
yeah, like
more
more Coco
ballady.
Jonesy or like some with some like real good beats or something. Cause I feel like the
Mhm.
little pop music just don't be like hitting for me. And then a lot of the little like boy bye, like
That's exactly what I was just. That song was when you said the poppy music.
yeah,
That's what popped
like
in
that's it. I
my
was like,
head.
oh God,
Boy, bye.
like
I'm like, is this a Disney Channel song?
you stupid motherfucker. Like, girl, we are exhausted. God, all this
I think it's because
talent.
it's sounding down. When you listen to her albums with Chloe and Halle,
Mm-hmm.
and the way it sounds sonically, the way it's produced, the way they layer the vocals on the track,
Mm-hmm.
like how you can listen to the song and hear something new every time. That is the thing that's missing with her stuff for me.
Yeah.
I don't
I think
know.
she just needs more like R&B things. Like, okay, even though Beyonce, she's very mainstream, like a lot of her albums are very, very R&B albums. There are
Right.
some black ass albums. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like you can do that and still be mainstream and still have your dance songs or whatever. Cause I just don't understand like the lane that she's choosing to like go into. And
Mm-hmm.
also her target audience is not like young white girls. Your
That's
audience
what
is
we
black
think.
girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you kind of need to make something that like we can get into like in the car while the girls are getting ready or something like.
Right.
Cause another like little like a do it type song that would be cute for
Yeah.
her, or I don't
Ungodly Hour
know.
is still one of my favorite songs to this day.
Oh yeah, that song Eight Down.
That
But you
song is
know
so
what?
good.
What's the song she did? Surprise. If
Uh-huh.
you be
Oh yeah.
good to me, that Eight
I wanna
Down.
be good to you. What's
Eight
that other
Down.
one? What's that other song that I kind of like? Fuck your status. Fuck your status. Fuck your that FYS song. You didn't like that? That was a nice little little body roll. You don't think so? Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, what's that
I like
song
the
she had?
song. I think it's good.
Feel Me Cry. That was a good song
I'm trying to pull up her album so I
on
can
the
look at these
album.
songs
I
again.
liked
Yeah.
I can trust you, far as I can dump you. Body Do. That was good.
No. I didn't like that one either.
I thought that was good because her vocals was good on that, and I was like, oh, okay, this a little bop.
It just I was trying to see what song I was. Yeah, I don't have any of them saved. They cool, but like I said, the one that I love the most, if I just had to pick off her album, was the one with her and Halle. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking while we're talking about music, let me tell you somebody who I don't know who her team is or how they do that. But one thing Sierra gonna do is always come out with a nice little bop every about 5 years. This
I
new little
know.
song she got with D-Lo, I don't know if you've listened to it, but I like
Mm-hmm.
it.
I
The
like
run it
it.
up, run it up, run it up. I'm like, okay, run it up, run
Mm-hmm.
it up. See, we don't. She understands. She understands. She no. We don't want a whole album. We just want one little song we can dance to, feel good to, and then you go back to being mommy wifey
She's
later.
been doing really good on her tour too. I've been
Yeah,
seeing
I'm mad at
videos of
myself.
her.
I didn't get tickets.
I know. I hate I actually didn't go, but
Yeah.
everybody who I see like in the comments and stuff, they were saying like
Mhm.
she was like the best part of the show.
Oh wow.
So I wish I had seen her. I've seen some clips. She been getting down.
And she looked good with that extra booty on her.
So
Okay,
does. She
she
do.
looks
She look good.
wonderful. She looks so good.
She look good. I don't know. Let's keep on. Cause
Did you listen to the Lady Gaga Bruno Mars song?
oh yeah, that was cute.
Yes. I love her the video though. I love the little
I haven't seen the video.
Oh, you gotta see so you can see Lady Gaga do her little dancey dance.
See, I like to see people who hit their marks.
And do her little dancey dance. It was so
You know what I'm
cute.
saying? I like to see people who know where the camera at all times.
Well, we know one thing Lady Gaga gonna do is perform.
Oh yeah,
And Bruno.
That's why I like people like that. But Sexy Red and them ain't gonna never be able to say shit to me until they get their shit together. If you go out here and you leave everything on the floor at the concert, maybe we can talk about the little nasty ass lip gloss. But
I might look at it.
Until then, girl, get your ass on.
And I don't think she ever gonna put it all out on the floor. So I wouldn't get my hopes up for that.
I feel like we probably done reached capacity for what we're gonna get.
Probably.
I guess we can stay in celebrity news before we get into the DNC and all that shit.
Speaking of folks hitting their capacity.
Yeah, right. So as of today, we have found out that J-Lo and Ben Affleck have filed for divorce. Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce, and it says after 2 years of marriage. And I'm just gonna kind of like briefly read the article. But she filed today in the LA County Superior Court without an attorney. And it says that she lists the date of their separation as April the 26th of this year, which is my birthday.
Oh, wow.
It says, if you recall, the estranged couple who originally began dating in 2002 and officially split in January, they got married in Las Vegas on July 16th, 2022. She did not reveal whether they had a prenup. I'm sure they probably did. But
and what is marriage number?
Maybe 3 for her.
I know it's at least 3.
I know it's at least 2 because I don't remember who she was married to before Mark Anthony. I don't think she.
Let me see.
I don't think she was.
She married a backup dancer. Remember? Wasn't that her who was married? She was married to a backup dancer.
I think that's Mariah Carey.
J-Lo. Hey, Google 4. I know it was right.
Oh, really? Who should
J-Lo ain't got a ring? J-Lo, that's what I'm saying. J-Lo gonna keep a ring. She was married to some nigga, Honey Noah, from 1997 to 1998. The backup dancer. I remember him, Chris Judd. She was married to him from 2001 to 2003. Then she was married to Mark Anthony. That was the longest one.
Not Anthony.
Mark Anthony. From 2004 to 2014. And then now she about to, ended with Ben. So I think it's been 4. Cause J-Lo, Carly Red, and I forgot it's somebody else. They gonna keep them a ring. One thing they do is get proposed to.
I can't say her first engagement ring from Ben Affleck was so gorgeous. It was a pink Harry Winston diamond. I will never forget that. I will never forget that because that was around the time people you remember the show like The Fabulous Life of shit like that on like VH1. I remember being like, oh my God, her ring was gorgeous. Her ring was beautiful. I'm not even mad at you collecting rings like Infinity Stones, bitch. Okay, because one thing you can't say about it is motherfuckers falling in love with her. Y'all other hoes ain't got nothing to show for it.
That's why I said Carly Red. They can say what they want about Carly Red being on Love and Hip Hop this long, but one thing she must have is some fire poom poom because them niggas do not mind. Even like Jennings was about to propose to her. Okay,
yeah.
So Carly poom poom must be fire.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know everybody like hates her and Ben Affleck like together, but I never really thought that it was that bad. I kind of felt like the second time around they would probably be okay because they both kind of in different places in their career. Because when they first was together, she was like super duper duper famous. He was famous, and it was more of like all the paparazzi shit going on. And so now that all of that shit then like died down and they both like chill, they older, I felt like, oh, maybe that could work for them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I do think it's totally possible to like meet the love of your life at the wrong time.
Right.
And so I just felt like, cool. I think it's cute, but I don't know why like the media just immediately when they got together, they was like, it's not gonna work. They're gonna break. Like I was like, what's up with the vibe?
I think it's because it's a combination of things. One, maybe because they've already tried it. Two, this was J-Lo's 4th marriage. So,
yeah.
And if you watched the little movie thing she did, the This Is Me Prime. So, and in that, you kind of saw her kind of internally exploring all the shit that people have said about her over the years. And to me, I don't know. And I said this when we were talking about it earlier. It just seems like Jennifer Lopez is one of those people who doesn't like being alone for real. Yeah. Because even between we acted and she didn't get married to the nigga, but she was also engaged to A-Rod. Like we're not finna act like she wasn't engaged to A-Rod right before her and Ben got married. So it's like it just seems to the public, it comes across like J-Lo gonna keep her a nigga. And I think that's what maybe the people, like the outer perception, that's what they have a problem with, is that she claims to, be woman empowerment, stand up for yourself. Blah, blah. And not saying you can't do all those things and also have a partner, but it's kind of like, how can you stand on your soapbox and talk, but this is something that you're constantly, chasing.
Right, yeah. I hope rather that this gives her time to like pause, hopefully, and like think about everything and just sort of like get back to herself. Not really even just because of him, but because of like how people don't like her, all of a sudden now in media, and like, with her tour not doing well and then the album and everything not doing so well. Hopefully this will just give her some time to like reevaluate some things, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I like J-Lo. Like
I love J-Lo.
I love J-Lo. J-Lo is always sharp. Okay,
she gonna look. One thing that woman right there, that lady right there, gonna do is look good.
That's somebody who never lets me down. Never. She always sharp. She's always on. She can't sing. A lot of the girls can't sing. She got about the same amount of singing ability as Janet Jackson. If you want to keep shit a buck, okay? She got about the same amount of singing voice as her. She's gonna go up there and dance her ass off, though. I bet you won't. I'll dance the bitch. Right. I bet you won't see her. Okay. Like we just talked about Sierra. Sierra can fucking sing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why people just be on her so hard about that. I think it's because of the stealing of the vocals and things.
Yeah, I think what's happened now is the internet has uncovered too many things. Yeah. And too many things have gone viral. And we've just seen, and I think it's the whole J-Lo persona, right? I think people are kind of tired of the facade that J-Lo, because I remember that clip earlier this year going viral of her being like, yeah, I remember when I just like to have my hair like this sometimes. It reminds me of being on the block as a kid. And everybody's like, girl, you was not on the block. Like, stop. You was not on the block. Stop. We know you ain't, you was not out there like that.
Yeah. I mean, also, I think people have to understand that like she is from the like time of celebrity where celebrities lied. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly why we do not see a lot of Beyonce. Because Beyonce is from the time of celebrity where she had to tell you shit. Right. She had to post no goddamn pictures. So I feel like now that like older celebrities are doing stuff like that, sometimes they a little weird. Like it's like Bow Wow posting the private plane. He had no fucking clue people was actually gonna Google the fucking plane. These niggas they've been famous for 30 goddamn years.
He like, they just gonna believe that I got this shit because I'm Bow Wow.
Because I said it. Like they're from that time. So it's like What you expect? And then people saying like, "Oh, she's a diva. She's mean." All these motherfuckers is mean.
Right.
Every single one of them.
Right.
All of them. If
Mm-hmm.
these court cases had proved it, something should. These people are not who we think they are. Like,
Right.
you do not get to where they are, honestly, even being super duper nice. And you can't expect them not to have no, like, no kind of ego. She's
Right.
fucking Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, have my white candles and only my red M&Ms when I get in this bitch.
Please and thank you.
So, thank you. So I just don't know like when that started because I'm gonna stand for our girl. I love
Yeah,
her.
I like J Lo. I don't have a problem. I do think that she might need to go back to the exploring of.
I think she need to get back to herself.
Yeah, and we need to do some more deep dives into to really truly why she want to be in a relationship.
Yeah. I think too some older celebrities don't know how to like really be genuine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they don't truly like be themselves. They're still like playing a character. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think that like the Jenny from the block, like all that shit, I think that is a part of her character that she plays for the
Well, Jenny
world.
from the block is gone, baby. She
Yeah.
long. Jenny left
And
the block a long time ago, and nobody believes she's been back there.
right. So I think it's like you can't really lead with that. Like nowadays, when you got people like living in their truth so out loud and they being
Mhm.
rewarded for that, i.e. the sexy reds, like we talking about, you kind of have to just come in here as you are. You know what I'm saying? Like some
Mhm.
stuff has to be like dumbed down for people a little bit more. And I think she would do well with that. But I hate her being broke up. I was rooting for them.
Mhm.
I know at one point he was an alcoholic, and so I wonder. It takes two to tango. So I know everybody's always in the comments like, "It's her. She doesn't know how to keep a man. She's like,"
Now
but
it's probably him too. Ben Affleck, is that how you say Affleck?
mhm.
Affleck. He's always giving me. I don't know. He's never been like. I remember when they voted him like sexiest man alive, and everybody's like Ben Affleck, and then he ain't never. He's always looks a little. Even when he played, when they made him Batman, I was like, he looked a little serial killerish to me. Like he's always giving me that little. I may be 2-3 bad days away from snapping. Like
He
it's
do
just.
always look like he on the verge of slapping the bitch. I
Like
can't agree
it
with
just
that.
I never really truly see he don't smile. He always got that little like kind of snarl with his eyes. He doesn't look like a friendly man to me. So I've never been a big fan of Ben Affleck, but he was married to my girl that white lady I'm a fan of. What's her name?
Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner. I like her. I do like her. She seemed to be a nice white
I
lady.
haven't liked her ever since they did that interview and she asked Regina King, "How do you know?" When they were talking about their ancestry.
Oh,
Cause
yeah, she
honestly,
did do
you
that.
needed your ass beat. Cause how you know that?
Ah,
How you know your ass need to be beat? Yeah, after
let me
that,
make sure this the same lady I'm thinking of.
and it
Let me
is.
yeah, that's that lady. She did one of my favorite little move, Freedom. She was in no, was that Hillary Swank
That was
in
Hillary
Freedom
Swank.
Riders?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
we
never
retract
mind
that
then.
statement. Never mind.
I like Hillary Swank. I ride with the Hillarys.
Never
I
mind.
ride with the Hillarys. I love Freedom Riders. That was a good ass movie.
That is not that lady.
Ooh, they all look like so
Well, yeah, but I hate that for her. I honestly hope she just take her time and like go away.
yeah.
I would love for her to like next time we see her, she's just with her kids and like
Mhm.
just enjoying herself. Like you don't have to be with somebody to live a full life. And I
Right.
hope she doesn't feel like that. Um, you know, to have accomplished so much and like not be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like not be just fulfilled with your accomplishments must feel so like
Daunting.
yeah, like you're so blessed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Regardless. So I don't know. I wish her the best. Um, somebody who needs to also take a break from men is Caresha.
Well, she did, didn't she? That's why she can't. That's why it took so long to get this whack ass interview that I could have did without. And also, and I heard somebody else make this point about this interview. It is very hard to watch an interview where your best friend interviews you. We need Robin, Gagel, anybody else at this point. I took DL Hughley.
I really, really, really wish Wendy Williams was well.
Please, because
I really do. That would have
I
been a
didn't even
great.
want, if Destiny wasn't watching this, I probably wouldn't have watched it because I already knew when I
Yeah.
saw that she was sitting down with Saucy Santana
Mm-hmm.
that it was gonna be some bullshit. So
Yeah, and the interview is incredibly biased, and I think one of the reasons, because I saw him like get online the next day and he kind of like responded to all of the things people were saying. And
right,
he was like, oh, well, the reason why I did it is because like she just wanted to feel comfortable. But that's the thing, like, this is an uncomfortable topic. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And there's no accountability when somebody like you that's biased
Mm-hmm.
because you her friend, you're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
hold her to the fire. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not only that, hell, you was there with her. And also, why would you get on a show that the nigga gave you on a network that was his and badmouth him?
And
You're
let's be
you're not
clear.
gonna do that.
Just because somebody's name ain't on something no more do not mean that they are not making money or are not still a part of the ownership or the dealings and all of that.
Yeah.
It's just not Diddy's Revolt no more. I probably could bet money that he's still making money off of Revolt.
I mean, he could be the majority shareholder. Like, you really think that man gonna build that up and not make no money off of it now? Then you a fool.
Exactly.
But I thought when I was watching it though, we were in like the first question and she started crying. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess because please, you know what I'm saying? It just
Even
felt
the stuff about her and JT, I was just like, I would have rather her been like, yeah, I don't really even fuck with that bitch. Like, I would have rather her said that than, we not cool, but we cool. The fuck, like,
yeah,
you
because
could
she was
keep that
like, oh,
to
it's not
yourself.
like we don't talk every day, but it's no animosity, it's no beef on my end. Um, but we good. And she basically was just like, the group wasn't making any money. People would ask us for features and it would either be like her or it would be JT, but it wasn't like them doing a lot of stuff together. And
Mm-hmm.
she said she just had to figure out something else financially. That I can understand more than like the falling out shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I can understand that being the truth more than everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of celebrities don't just be making money off they music. That's why they have so many endorsements, or that's why they always be on tour, or why
Yeah.
they're always doing something else. So I can understand that. But I think her being with Diddy was just strictly like a business
Mm-hmm.
situation. I don't think she had no real like feelings for him. I think she was in it for what she could get out of it, but unfortunately she got in a situation with a man
Mm-hmm.
that is involved in probably way more than what she
Heinous
thought.
crimes. Heinous.
Of course. And I do think she was an accomplice to a lot of his crimes, because everybody who is alleging all these different things in these court documents are not lying. And honestly,
Right.
I feel like that's the only reason why it's taking so long for us to get this interview, because she maybe just now have even been able to speak on these things because she was
Right.
named in a lot of that stuff. So
Yes.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it was a truthful interview, and we could have did without it, honestly.
Yeah, and even the part where she was like, oh, where she kind of was like, well, I'm a, or I think, or either Santana said she was a survivor, or she said she was a survivor of
Oh,
domestic violence, so that
mhm.
she would not necessarily be with anybody who would do that type of stuff. I don't, as we all know, every girl is not a girl's girl. Just like we know every man is not a stand-up man.
Mhm.
So, and Young Miami or Caresha has said things in the past that have already been questionable as far as her integrity and certain things that she believe in and don't believe in. So it's just, I don't know. It was given like he ain't never put his hands on me.
Right. That because she kept
Like
saying it.
he ain't never hit me.
She
Like
kept saying it.
I never was in any of the situation. Like that's kind of which led me to believe where it's like, okay, you knew that some tomfoolery and some bullshit was going on,
Mhm.
but instead of you, I guess taking yourself out of the equation, you just said, I'm gonna close my eyes, mind my business, and get my coin. Which I mean, that sound nice, but when the nigga is committing heinous crimes,
Mhm.
you got to
I
be
mean,
careful.
honestly, it's only a blessing that like she, hadn't wasn't like Cassie and wasn't with him for a very, very long time because
Right.
eventually it probably would have been her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I just like she said, I feel like their relationship was mutually beneficial because it kept him relevant.
Right.
She became a brand ambassador for DeLeon.
Mm-hmm.
And their whole little story, was trending in the media. All publicity is good publicity,
Right.
for
What do you?
celebrities. So, and while he was in his like love era, that kind of heightened his shit while
Right.
he put the album out, which honestly I ain't gonna lie to you, great album.
I was gonna ask you, what do you think about the comment where she said she feels like she's being attacked for celebrating Diddy in a time where everybody was celebrating Diddy? Because I feel like that's a stretch. Because it's the one thing to celebrate somebody, and it's another thing to be dating somebody and
I feel like
fraternizing with somebody.
comprehension was nowhere in the room with them. And this what I mean when I be saying like certain things about celebrities, like people taking political advice from Amber Rhodes or Waka Flocka. Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with her, or even like other celebrities like her,
Mm-hmm.
take some of the things they say with a grain of salt,
Mm-hmm.
because these people have not been in nobody's fucking school. Okay,
Right.
bitch, of course we associate you with him or what's going on because bitch you was with him.
Right.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting crucified. Maybe because you
That
holding
was
up
your
a
man.
fucking go pop it sign at the fucking BET Awards. And this is at the time when all this shit going on,
Right.
according to the court documents, it's 1 plus 1 2.
Exactly. She's like, I was celebrating him like everybody else. No, you was doing a little bit more than that,
And
ma'am.
what's crazy is even when he was getting his lifetime achievement award and all this shit, it was still articles coming out like quietly saying, "Oh, why are we celebrating him?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing it?" So it was still like a storm kind of brewing
Mm-hmm.
when all that stuff came out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Something that she said, I'm not gonna say it bothered me, but I was kind of like, hmm. But she said she met him at P Party.
Mm-hmm.
And I really feel like they play those girls, a lot of these celebrities, just like some damn prostitutes.
They probably do.
And I really
And
feel
I
like,
mean, we heard that on that female rap documentary show when they were talking about the different, how be women in hip hop and different,
yeah,
how different situations happen.
yeah, because somebody like him, he been in the industry a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He been around the block. He know what's up. He
Right.
should have came to her because basically he her mentor. He
Right.
should have came to her and said, "Look, you're a grown woman. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not something you need to fucking do." I don't know if he did that or not because we don't know. But
Right.
it really is giving me like that was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
maybe,
like
and it
two
could have
men.
been, and maybe, like you said earlier, what it was, they propositioned it as business, beneficial business. Like, okay,
Exactly.
hey, hey Caresha, you go over here and you water wop bop bop bop. Then you'll be
Exactly.
this Diddy, he up there with Jay-Z, Beyonce, them. So if you go over there, y'all could be like Jay-Z, because y'all know that's how they be for real. Y'all say we talk
Exactly.
about Jay-Z and Beyonce, best believe they using them as the benchmark for a lot of this stuff. Y'all could be the next J and B. You got the City Girls and the da da da. You and Diddy link up. Y'all go do the da da da. Like
Yeah.
that could take you to the next level. You could be,
Exactly.
whatever. So maybe he did alley oop it. Maybe he didn't think like. Maybe he thought like because of the type of woman Young Miami was, she would like she's not. How do I say? She's not impressionable, and I don't want to say like I don't want to say the other women were impressionable, but maybe he's like, hey, she from the gutter, she from the streets, I don't know. Maybe he just thought like he could put her in that situation and she would know how to handle herself.
At the end of the day, that don't even mean shit.
It don't.
There's bitches in the gutter and that's from the street that get their ass whooped every day. We can run down our Facebook feed right now. I got one in my family who choosing to get her ass beat now, and I don't care about nobody seeing that I said that because y'all let it happen. As we
Right.
could have been shot that nigga, but
Right.
I don't even think that mean anything because as gutter as they is, they still really new to this shit.
But they could be part of the shit themselves. And that's what we got to take into consideration too, is that, with this whole entertainment celebrity shit,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know who the villain or the victim really is.
Well, no, I'm not saying that she didn't participate because I do think that she did, but I'm just saying her whole like getting with him seems
Mm-hmm.
like two men that made a business deal and she was in the middle of it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like City Girls doing well benefit him too. They on his fucking
Right.
label. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He making money off of it too. So if she, her star status and her celebrity rise, now you got one of your people over there doing that. That make your label look good. That make you get more artists or
But
whatever the
that's what
fuck.
I'm saying. We don't
You
really
know?
know, because who's to say that P didn't know fully what was going on, and that Young Miami didn't know that she was what she was already stepping into.
Yeah,
Because
I
if
think
we hear the
yeah.
rumors about Diddy and all that shit, we've been hearing the shit for years, and she is a part of the shit. So who's to
Mm-hmm.
say she ain't go to a party and see the shenanigans and was like, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I like this."
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. It just I don't know. I feel like it just gives you something to think about. Cause I'm not saying it's like, oh, she's a victim. I'm
mhm,
just saying I feel like men a lot of times or people make deals, and even though
mhm,
you like her may think, oh, I'm just in this because I'm getting my money and I'm in control, but they have already like you think you're here for a reason and they know you're here for another.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah,
he had never really like got caught or if people weren't telling on him, you don't know how far this shit could have gone. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, so I just think it's a lot of like weird, and a lot of these people really ain't nothing but some glorified sex workers for real. For real. People, we need to be very careful, and that's why when we
I
out here
knew that the
selling,
entertainment industry wasn't what I thought it was back in the day when Miss Mayhem dropped that book and called out all them married men. Okay,
mhm,
when Corinne Superhead, aka Corinne Steffens, aka whatever the hell she go by now, because it ain't Corinne Steffens no more.
it's like Elizabeth something.
Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor. No, that's the white lady. Elizabeth,
Basically,
Elizabeth, whatever.
she a white woman on Instagram now.
Whatever she go by, when she wrote that book and said, I said, oh, this is not what I thought it was.
Hmm.
Because up until that point, I had this, I don't know why in my head, I was just like, oh, celebrities, they, blah, blah, blah,
Hmm.
life is great, it's grand. And she blew the roof off that bitch. So
Child.
after that, once I saw that and I started watching reality TV and some of this other stuff, I realized, especially like stuff like the Braxtons, where I was like, it don't matter. Like, you can be a millionaire and it don't matter. Like, shit is still shit. It's still gonna
Mhm.
stink.
Yeah, it's just so much that be going on, behind the scenes that we don't know about. Just like, we just said how J-Lo's like, oh, I like to wear my hair like this. This is how I used to wear my hair on the block. Child, it's a boy that was a PA or something who said they actually had to shoot that scene like 10 times. Like so she could say it the way she wanted to. Like, people don't understand, it's show business. It's entertainment. Like, nothing that we see is nothing that we think. And we don't really know these people. Even though we see these vlogs and like these posts, a lot of that shit is planned. It's entertainment. You know what I'm
That
saying?
call
So,
with Kamala and what's his name? I saw a clip the other day where when she actually called him, he didn't answer the phone and it went straight to voicemail. So that whole little clip where she called him and he answered the phone, they cut that up, put it and put it up TikTok.
and put
That
it
was not
together.
real time.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is smoke and mirrors. So that's why when people do interviews and like they do certain stuff, I don't believe none of that shit. Just like I don't believe her. Just like I believe fully that she knew exactly a lot of the shit that was going on. But like you said, because it wasn't happening to her and she was getting her money and she had got her podcast, she had got her game, she was making money, he done bought her a Maybach truck and all this other shit. She just like, whatever. I'm getting mine.
Right.
You have to
That's
be
y'all over
very,
there.
yeah,
That's
you
y'all
have
over
to
there.
be very, very careful because you will reap what you sow.
Every
And
time.
I'm not wishing anything bad on her, but that's what I mean when I say people just, they have no moral compass, have no integrity. If you sacrifice your integrity for things, they know they got you. You'll do
Right.
any fucking thing.
Anything.
And once you get like that, you might as well be at the fucking slut walk because you ain't nothing but that to them because you have showed them that you'll do anything for $1. You stand for nothing. If you get in these rooms, if you gotta be in the room and go against your will and what you want to do, walk your ass out. Because I guarantee you, when you close your eyes, I want to see Jesus.
Every
Okay,
time.
I do not want to see fucking P Diddy. Bring your ass out of there. I'm telling you, these people not offering you nothing Jesus ain't already gave you. Stop
Hey.
doing this shit. Like, it's actually crazy to me. If you survive the street, I'm not finna do freak offs to survive it now. Bitch, I done did that. I done did everything else before. I get a job again. Please.
Right.
Please. I can't. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are weird.
Yeah.
Y'all
And
are
it's,
weird.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what this next chapter for Young Miami's gonna be like because we see what JT doing. So,
and I like her little shit. I like how she doing like old school
JT coming,
promotion.
JT coming,
I like how
JT,
she
JT,
like
JT
going to
coming.
the clubs and promoting her stuff. She getting her music out there. She was always the better rapper. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, but she'll be getting exactly what she deserved. Because if you really was in the other room when other shit was happening, and now your career, don't forget, you might not have got hit upside your damn head,
But that career got hit.
But that career got hit, and so I ain't trying to see no damn tears with Santana about that, girl. Bye. I have no sympathy for that.
Do you want to get into this DNC stuff, or do we want the DNC to end and then collectively talk?
Let's let it end. I will say it had a strong start.
Shout out to Reverend Doctor, Senior Deacon, Pastor,
Bishop.
Am I missing any terms?
I don't know.
Prayer leader.
Yeah.
Senator Raphael Warnock down there in Georgia, because woo! He came out there. He said, I want my children's children and my neighbor's children and the people down the street and the children in Gaza and the children in the Congo. I saw a clip where somebody put the organ behind him.
You have to send it to me.
Like, that's right. You get up there and you speak a word upon these people.
I know. We need a word upon this earth. Okay, this election still has me scared. When I even just reading through because I was watching it live on YouTube and just like the live chat. it's just stressful. See, it's just stressful. It's so like I can't explain it. Like
what has me sad is I saw a video that Don Lemon had done
mhm,
where he was like man on the street interviews,
mhm,
and he was going up to black men asking them who they were gonna vote for.
mhm.
And when I tell you that all them dumb motherfuckers was talking about Trump, and I'm like, and then the very next thing out their mouth was, yeah, he did the stimulus checks, he did the stimulus, and then Don Lemon was like, you do know that was actually the Democratic Congress who voted on that, not Donald Trump. He just held the check up for the picture. And the dudes was like, huh? I didn't even know that. I didn't even hear that. It's like, see, your dumb ass out here talking about some vote for Trump. And you ain't even properly reading and understanding what the fuck you talking about. Just like Trump.
I think that's what bothers me. I have an affinity for the news, being as though you and I both went to school to be on the news. So personally, I find the news very interesting and I watch it often. And
I watch the news daily.
I watch it every day, really. I actually never get tired of it because every day, especially now, it's always some shit happening that
Mm-hmm.
they are talking about, discussing, unpacking all the things. And it's very entertaining. More entertaining than fucking Shade Room. So let's get your shit together. And
Exactly.
so I can't say, other people they don't have that interest in the news like that. So I know everybody isn't watching. But y'all, at some point, what I really want for black people, because I can't speak to others, but white people need to do the same too. But they was born ignorant. They continue to do that. Um, just tap in, please.
Right.
Just read things. We all have these great iPhones. I have two. I have a
Mm-hmm.
work phone too. Get the news on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Just read, and I'm talking about actually read it.
Mm-hmm.
Read through it. I know we're in a literacy crisis. Hope maybe if you don't know any of the words, maybe ask Siri. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
read, listen,
Mm-hmm.
comprehend, take in what these people are saying. Okay, if you are a
Mm-hmm.
black man voting for Trump, unless you are really just 10 toes down and you have facts that you believe and that's why you're voting for him, that's probably the only way I'll really like be okay with that, because at least you feel like you're making an informed decision.
An educated decision,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But people who just think, oh, I had more money in my pocket because he gave us a stimulus check, you are an
Stupid.
idiot.
Stupid.
You're
If it
stupid.
was up to Trump, you wouldn't have got a penny. You wouldn't have got a cent.
He was telling people to take teaspoons of bleach. Okay. And I just want to make it clear, the only reason why we got that is not because, oh, Trump loves money. He wants to help us and give us money. It's because we were in a motherfucking pandemic. Have
An
y'all
economic
been
crisis.
living life the past few years? Like, have y'all been here?
We literally were in an
We were
economic
in a
crisis.
pandemic. Nobody was working. Nobody had money. So they gave you money to get the economy going, because nobody had no damn money. Nobody was in the stores. Nobody was buying nothing because
Reading comprehension needs to go back into the schools,
like
because I don't know if you remember when we were kids, there used to be things called root words. When you would read, if you didn't know what the word meant, you would look at the root of the word. And then by looking at the root of the word, you'd understand the word. Well, when you understand the word stimulus, stimulate. What does stimulate do? That mean you trying to
break
get
it
something
down,
started back
because
up.
they
You trying to
break
get
it down.
you trying to turn the car on. When you put your car in the ignition and you turn it, you are stimulating.
Break it down.
You stimulating the ignition so that
Preach.
you can get the car on. So when they gave us, and not even all of us, because some of us like me didn't get a stimulus check. When you got your stimulus check, they were doing it like you said to stimulate, because when nobody going to the grocery store, when nobody going to the mall, when nobody doing, hell, we wasn't even ordering off Amazon, because guess what? Nobody was working. Nobody could buy anything. So the government literally said, we gonna give y'all some free fucking money so you can then turn around and give it back to us. so that we can get this shit started up again. And that had nothing to do with Sir Donald Duck. Okay, and he ain't have that plan was already previously put in place for something like this. That's why they turned around and they did it. A Democratic Congress did it. Again, Democratic Congress did. So when y'all start talking about, again, listen, pay attention, and look at these root words. Go back to your 3rd and 4th and 5th grade reading literacy education and understand what the fuck these people be saying. Because sometimes y'all, my people, my brothers, my sisters, y'all be truly sounding like some dumbass people. Truly.
He's ignorant.
Truly.
Ignorant.
Just truly, like y'all don't even want to try and read or
They
try
don't.
and listen and learn anything.
They don't.
Because I'm so tired of that stimulus check excuse. If I hear one more black person talk about some, oh, it's Trump because he gave us that motherfucker didn't give you shit.
He didn't give you anything. And I feel like if you a man with a wife, with children, how can you go in the voting booth and directly vote against things that affect your wife? That affect your children? These people are trying to damn near demolish the Department of Education. I saw somebody on Facebook that said that Project 2025, oh, it's a lot of pages, so I don't know everything that's in it, but it's got some bad stuff in there, but it's probably got some good stuff in there too. Idiotic. And these are the people who made, you know what I think is the lamest thing on this God's green earth, okay, is a grown ass man who gets on Facebook and recycles other people's fucking statuses and uses them as they own, so that they can get a bunch of damn likes and comments so that they can seem like they popular. You are a lame ass bitch.
People be doing that on TikTok too. I'd be like, I know I've seen this.
Y'all lame as fuck.
Come on with some new shit.
There's no way around it. That's lame as fuck, and you dumb as fuck for that. Like, and I just go through and I read the comments, and you know what's very telling? When you post stuff like that, there's only white people in your comments. There are no black people in your comments agreeing with you. While you posting shit for clickbait so you could be a fucking Facebook entertainer. Is this making you money?
No.
No.
It's stroking that weak ass little ass egos like Trump has.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. That's one of the lamest things I feel like a grown ass man can do. Go clock in. I say it on here all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all be having too much time on your hands. Go clock in, because if you worried about a damn $1,500 stimulus check that you might get and you probably not gonna ever get again, go clock in. That's your problem. Y'all always want some free ass money, want somebody to just give you something that's not the world. Go clock in. Y'all got too much time on these podcasts to be talking about shit and talking about how women, what they bring to the table, acting like a bunch of bitches. Go clock in.
And what I wonder also, because what a lot of the men were saying too, when Don Lemon was asking them, they were like, well, you know, women, and he was like, so you don't want a woman in office? And my thing is,
oh yeah, they mad about that too.
But again, and this is what be pissing me off when it comes to my people, to us. So y'all are willing to put a crazy ass raper,
not a raper,
in office over a educated, skillful. Because I heard one person say, "Oh yeah, the issue is that Kamala doesn't have the experience." What the fuck type of experience does Donald Trump have? So again, you willing to put this raper in office over a woman who has multiple degrees, decades worth of political experience, because she a woman, because she a lady, because she got titties and a vagina? And you supposed to be for our people, and then people get mad. I'm sorry, but I'm on my soapbox now. Y'all get mad when we sit up here and we talk about the disintegration of good black men in our community. But this be the shit that y'all say when somebody put a camera and a mic in front of y'all. But then y'all be wondering why don't nobody want to procreate, get married, be with y'all, and lay up with y'all. We all choosing to travel and live our lives and do great things alone.
Man.
Like it's mind boggling to me. And then I be wondering who the fuck raised y'all? Who is y'all mammies? Because if you have this much lack of respect for your black women, I need to see who raised you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that it's mind boggling. It's not the black women ain't gonna keep Kamala out of office. It's gonna be the black Negroes, the men.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be the downfall.
It's crazy to me how I've seen so many videos of white men that are supporting Kamala.
Oh, once Tim got on board, they was like, all right, okay, we good, we got one
Like,
us. We got
it's
us.
so many, like, and I ain't talking about like young white men, older white men.
That's what I'm saying.
They have a serious disdain for Trump. And so it's crazy to me to see how many of them support her. And I just see so many videos of like black men saying things like that. And I know it's not the vast majority because it's only been a small spike in black men supporting Trump. But they have taken that little small spike and run with it.
Right.
And they think that they're gonna like, somehow steal the black vote or something. Obviously, that's never gonna happen. Why y'all up here selling them ugly ass gold ass tennis shoes? Please, okay. If you're gonna at least like come for us and like offend us, you could at least put some fire shit out. Y'all are incapable of anything. But I don't know. This election is definitely it's interesting. I love seeing them squirm. I love seeing them lose. I love seeing them, trying to figure out what they're gonna say because nothing that they have said has landed. He can't seem to even stay on topic when he does his interviews, when he does his press conferences. He just out here throwing insults at her, and it's losing it for him. They want to talk to her or talk about her all the time about, oh, she hasn't said anything about policy. She hasn't really like dialed in on what she's gonna do. She's had to plan a whole campaign, a DNC campaign appearances, all kinds of shit within the span of about a month. Please. Right. And he has done what in this whole time? But look, a goddamn fool and become a convicted felon. So
and
y'all can't tell
the policy
nothing.
Stuff now. Cause she said some policy stuff last night. Yeah. She said she planned on building 3 million? Yeah, 3 million housing across affordable housing for the middle class and some other stuff. She said some policy stuff. She's starting to get her bearings together. She's starting to get it out. Right. So
and I'm sure by the time that we get the debates, she would have put more things out. But I mean, this has kind of been spurred a moment. So
let her get her things together.
Yeah, let her, figure out her things. But meanwhile, y'all ain't even holding him to the fire while he out there talking about damn sharks and Hannibal Lecter. And he mad that she was on the cover of Time magazine and he called her a beautiful woman. Like, this man all over the place. So please, y'all worry about what the fuck he ain't doing and she'll handle that.
Right. So we'll talk about the DNC and unpack the full week next week once everything ends. Y'all make sure you're registered to vote. Please. The time is starting to dwindle down. I'm getting my new license at the next week. Actually, I'm going to try to get my Tennessee license so I can go ahead and get registered and all of that stuff before the end of September. But
I need to go figure out where I have to vote now because my address has changed.
Okay. Yeah.
So I need to do that. But y'all stay informed. And I'm talking about actually informed. Don't get all your damn news from these hotep niggas on TikTok.
Just wake up in the morning and watch 10 minutes of the news. Or in the evening before you go to bed, 10 minutes of the news. You can learn so much.
You really can.
So even if you can't read, for the people who are illiterate, because I ain't judging, it happens. You can watch that's why we have the news, because some people can't read. And then if you can't do that, y'all can figure out how to find shit on YouTube. Y'all better YouTube some shit.
I know.
Y'all find everything.
It's like little YouTube documentaries out there, like what's actually in Project 2025. or like what did Trump do during his presidency? It's so many like articles and things out there. That's my problem. If you wanted to know, you would know. Y'all know about everything else. You need to know about shit that's actually gonna affect you. Because sex on my period, lip gloss and shit ain't it. Please.
And this is who y'all be taking political advice from.
I'll be glad when this time. I'll be glad when she gone. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. I'll be glad when that's over with. I'm tired of her too. We don't need no more musty, dusty, crusty. We don't need no more of that. We got enough of that shit going on.
No more musty, dusty, crusty.
I don't want to see it. That's the title of that shit. I go to Walmart. I don't want to see that shit on my TV. Please.
No, really, truly. Well, make sure you follow us on all platforms at _BPC. Follow me on my Instagram at The Real Abney Ayana. Y'all can follow me on TikTok at Ayana_Albany225.
Y'all know where you can follow me. I don't have it today. Please, we have to do better, y'all. This world.
It's a lot. Like, and I've been hearing a lot of talk about nuclear wars and shit. So that's why it's really important about who we about to put in office. Exactly. Because I need to know who about to be pressing the buttons.
I mean, oh my God, it just
because if it's up to Trump, we gonna be blow the smithefucking y'all. I don't think y'all under fucking saying we gonna be dust.
Yes, absolutely. Y'all know where to find us. If you find us, you'll find us, me and Albany. Okay, so you know where to find us. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you engage with us, whether you agree or not. Okay, we're not scared and we don't care. We'll engage back with you, boo. We love to talk. Okay, clearly. So talk to us. Make sure you share this with someone, and we'll see you on the next episode. Okay, get your ass out of the boat.
That's that dick. That's that real shit. That's that jelly, baby. Champagne and cherry, baby. That's that dick. That's that ball drop. That's that keep going. That's that never stop. That's that